Hi, everyone. My name is Patty Wonder, and I am the director of Team Wonder Bar. I am here to help you design a stable and strong Scentsy house. With the theme of World Tour being billed, I looked back and realized when I joined Scentsy, I hadn't smelled it, seen it, touched it, nothing. I didn't know I'd be a director in 7 months, but I knew after earning my first cruise to Cozumel in my first 3 months that I had finally found my happy place. I had been in direct sales since 1995, but I knew nothing about Scentsy. I didn't know how they operated. So I attended everything, every call, every event, every whatever, and I listened. I had my first team member within my first 12 hours, and I attended a booking blitz on a consultant call with my superstar director, Jacqueline Roy. I didn't know what a booking blitz was. Basically, we had to contact as many people as we could in 20 minutes and try to book as many parties as possible. I didn't know what to say, but Jacqueline told us what to say, and that's what I said. I didn't hesitate. I didn't analyze it. I didn't even think. I just texted, and I knew nothing. I got 8 bookings. I had no idea how to do a party. I didn't even have my kit, and our kit took forever to come back then. And I knew nothing. But I firmly believe you don't have to know everything today. You just need to know the first step and do those things today so that you can learn and do the next things tomorrow. Those 8 parties went for 2 years and built the foundation of my business and team. And I'd like to show you how I did that and how you can too. I want you to take out your World Tour notebook. We are going to build. Strap your tool belt on, put the hard hat on, and recognize it's hammer time. I don't have the cool pants on. Has anyone ever built their own home, had their home built for you, or even a tree house? I haven't. But I do know that builders don't just show up and start nailing boards together however and wherever they feel like it. They first have a blueprint. The blueprint is what the homeowner and the builder collaborate on to be best to make the homeowner's vision become a reality, and usually within a time frame. There are supplies to be ordered and things to put in place in order to make the build go smoothly. So, what does your Scentsy dream house look like? Do you have a blueprint? Do you know what you want so clearly that if you explained it to your uplines, they would be able to help you create the blueprint and bring your vision to reality? I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and I want you to write down what you honestly want from your Scentsy business, truthfully, even if it scares the crap out of you, and even if you're doubting that it will happen. I want you to write down your vision for your business. Now, while you do this, I'm going to kind of lower my voice, and I am going to just kind of talk behind while you do this, just to give you ideas in case you're kind of like, I don't know. So, do you want to use your Scentsy business to make more money? How much money? What about free travel, earning incentive trips, spoiling your spouse or significant other? Is it to leave a job or relationship that sucks the joy out of you? Is it to spend more time with your family? Is it to give your partner or spouse the opportunity to not have to work so hard or leave a dangerous job? Is it to care for a sick and aging family member or friend? Is it to give you more time and money to charity? Is it to save for a house, pay off a debt, take a family trip where you don't need to go into debt? What would you do and what would you want if you knew you could not fail? That's what I want you to write down. Look at your dream or vision. If you keep doing what you've been doing, will you achieve that in the near future? Can you do it completely and solely by yourself? Most likely the answer is no. If you simply want your product free and half price and be part of the greatest smelling sorority and fraternity in the world, then woohoo, you've done that already. But if you want more, let's get to the blueprint. You can only sell so much. I mean, you could do 3 parties a day, 5 days a week, but would you feel like doing anything else? Could you do anything else? As an introvert, I'd be anxiety ridden, exhausted from peopling, and would never be calm. It's like working all the open hours at Kmart by yourself at the holidays. Sure, you could, but would you want to? You need to hire and train staff and employees and share the load. There will be some employees that can only work certain days or times. Some might be casual, and you'll probably have 1 or 2 full-timers that you can count on. But you will still have balance and be able to have a fuller life than working 365 days a year. You need a team. Here's something to remember. Sales are your income for today. Bookings are your income for tomorrow, but recruiting is your income for life. When a house is being built, they first lay down the foundation so that the house being built is level. It doesn't sink into the ground, and it has a firm place to build the structure upon. It accounts for earth movement, weather conditions, and keeping that house level. So what I'd like you to do now is go ahead and draw a thin rectangle from left to right on your paper. This is the foundation of your house. Your foundation is actually Heidi, Orville, Colette, and Kara. They started Scentsy and they joined the Direct Sellers Association because they knew this amazing product is best shared in person. And to do that, they needed a team. More team equals more sharing. We all started with a starter kit of some sort. Just like an exercise bike won't help you tone up by being a clothes hanger, your Scentsy kit can't help you build your dreams if it's in a box in the bottom of your closet. You have to use it to see results. I imagine seeing the foundation poured on your home being built is the same feeling. There's so much excitement that you just want to pee yourself, mixed with a little bit of fear and a whole lot of worry and even more impatience, because it's not going to be done in a day, a month, or sometimes years. We are going to now add some bricks to your foundation. Draw some bricks. Leave room for doors and a door and some windows, but you're in control of your house design, even though we're using bricks today. I love brick and stone homes, so I picked the material. I'll give you a minute to draw in your bricks. If your door and your window end up in there, that's cool. We're going to need them too. Now that your bricks are drawn, I want you to see each and every brick as a customer or a team member. You need many of both. And the only way to make sure that those bricks stay intact and holding up well is by using cement between the bricks. The cement that holds your bricks together allows you to build a bigger, stronger house and is what you need to keep your Scentsy house strong and resilient in all sorts of weather and, let's say, earthquakes in New Zealand. Without the cement, your house will crumble in a Canterbury wind. Here is your cement ingredients. Your energy and your vibe attract or repel people. When you have good energy and joy, people are attracted to that and want what you have. When you are the dark cloud and the room gets darker when you walk in, not many people will want what you're sharing, because if you're miserable, why would they want to do it too? You have to share the Scentsy product and the Scentsy opportunity all the time, every chance you can. I recommend offering a Scentsy party to 5 people every day and offering the opportunity to 5 people every day. And if you run out of people, you need to get out of your own comfort zone move your butt and start sharing Scentsy wherever you go. My team and myself were taught early on from superstar director Jacqueline Roy to make 50 samples and hand them out to strangers every month after month consistently, and 10 join packets handed out month after month. I share my story at every party. I talk about the join page in the catalog at every party. I have the pics of the kits laminated and I pass them around at every party. I talk about the host exclusive kit at every party. If the host doesn't want it, let me know if you'd be interested. When I get great service, it's so rare. So when I get some, I always give a join packet to them and praise their great service and how I would love to work with them. You should be offering everyone this amazing opportunity. Your number one customers, your best customers for sure, every single host, Scentsy clubbers, customers who live outside your delivery area, your loyal but small ordering customers, nurses, teachers, hairdressers, nail techs, fast food workers, retail workers that give great service. I could go on and on and on. Plant the seed and then consistently water it. Don't drown it and flood it because you haven't added more customers to your customer base. Keep building, but keep watering the seeds you've already planted. Next, consistent follow-up after customers receive their orders. It's great to say thank you once they place the orders, but are you following up after they receive their orders? Are you making sure things are working properly and as promised? This helps build relationships and trust, and Scentsy clubbers are already placing consistent orders, so are perfect team prospects. Make sure you're following up with your customers. Coaching and consistently engaging your team. This is a biggie. When you have a team member, that person has entrusted you to lead and guide them with a strong start, showing them the ropes, and introducing them to the group, inviting them and encouraging them with enthusiasm, not a, well, if you want to events, and finding out what their Scentsy house looks like. Can you draw a blueprint of your teamie's houses? Are you helping them track until they get the hang of it? Are you touching base with them? Amy helps me stay connected to my frontline 3 times a month, and it has really helped all of us. Are you looking at your team members to make sure they aren't accidentally missing a promotion or a goal? Are you reading reports? Do you know how to use the reports? Are you engaging in your team page or your director's team page, wherever you all are? Are you helping make your little Scentsy community better by being in it and demonstrating to your team how it is way more than products that we sell? Attend everything. And honestly, if you're not interested because that's not your vision, don't forget your team's blueprint and what they want. You should be encouraging them to attend everything and make friends and get the whole Scentsy experience, no matter what your goals are. It's not about you. Next, attending all Scentsy events and trainings. Sometimes you might not have your vision, your why, or know what you want. Attending Scentsy events can help you figure it out usually. And if nothing else, it will help you connect more with your team and with other people in your Scentsy world. You never know when someone will get the spark that ignites their soul to build their house. Potential team members will see your posts and feel you take your Scentsy business seriously and you're committed to it. And that may inspire someone to join because they see what it can be and that training is fun and is around every corner for them. They aren't alone. Locking arms with your team and not just signing them up like a drive-through window is one of the biggest gifts you can give another human being. Next, it's a big one for me, being self-sufficient, self-motivated, and self-taught. I learned 98% of this business from YouTube. Nod to Katie Farner. You can't say, I don't know how in 2022. Look it up, seriously. You don't need an upline to succeed. You need downline. And nothing changes if nothing changes. We all feel fear and anxiety. I did 2 to 4 parties a week for my first 2 years, and I still am known for my parties. I think I counted, and I think I've done like 400, 500 parties in the 6 years I've been with Scentsy, and I don't really like doing them. I don't like leaving my house. I feel nervous and nauseous all the way there. I try to play happy music, and then once I'm there and once I've started, I'm good. I can't have eye contact with many people, but I'm good. And then when I leave, I am happy. A stack of filled out order forms and some future party bookings and a possibility for a recruit or two makes everything better. Doing what makes me uncomfortable over and over and over has helped me achieve what I want to achieve in the least amount of time. If you book, sell, and recruit at the party, it leaves more time to do whatever you want in the other areas of your life, or just watch more Netflix. Here is a saying I have always loved. The only time things will change is when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. And that's from Tony Robbins. You don't need to know everything. Most of the new people that join today know way more than I knew when I started. Stop overthinking and start building. Next, have you drawn your front door yet? If not, draw your front door. Your front door represents the entry to your business or to join your team. This is most likely done on your PWS. Thank goodness Scentsy keeps it looking fresh and welcoming, and we don't have to. And it also represents our social media presence. Does your feed look like a crack house always complaining? Or does it look bright and welcoming and an enjoyable place to be? What kind of welcome mat are you displaying out there? What faces out into the world is sadly what people base their buying decisions on. Don't be the creepy house that smells like cat pee on the block. Be the party house that everyone looks forward to coming to. Again, I'm introverted, so I'm totally speaking about social media. Share all your Scentsy life. Making samples, kids helping with orders, emails from Scentsy. People don't receive enough fun and good recognition in their lives. It matters, and they are watching whether they comment or not. They are watching for consistency, longevity, and if it's just another one of your phases. They are saying, let me see how she does before I join. Most of my team were customers and hosts and watched me for a long time. They knew I was steady, reliable, consistently earning prizes and recognition, and people were joining me. And unlike other companies, we don't have to look a certain way or dress a certain way, and we know how to have fun. Every time you leave your actual house, you are representing your business. I tell my team all the time, just go make someone smile every day. Handing a sample to a frontline worker or a Christmas retail worker and saying thank you for what you do for us is just one simple way to show your front door welcome mat. And when you're out and about, wear your Scentsy branded clothing and a smile. Be aware that your face is the front door and welcome mat to your Scentsy house. If you haven't drawn your windows yet, please pop a couple of those into your house now. The windows represent trips and incentives. Windows allow you to gaze out and see the big world and possibilities. They let a breeze in and keep the cold out. Our business has seasons it goes through, and sometimes just looking out the window at the possibilities is all we need to keep going. The biggest lesson I've learned is that if I was consistent and built all year, the incentives would be a natural thing. You see, many times people get ramped up once the incentive starts, but I have found that if you are building your team and your customer base all year long, things naturally progress to earning the trips and the incentives. Remember that every single time you have a 200 PRV order to enter, there's a host exclusive kit there to use. Use it. Offer that kit. They don't have to be a host of an actual party. They could simply be someone you planted a seed with. You can help you can still keep your free and half price stuff if you'd like, and still offer the kit, or you can discount the kit. You choose. Incentives are earned through balanced business, and that is why you can't just buy or sell your way to a trip. But don't wait to start building. Next incentive is usually July or August, so build now. There is magic in momentum. Next, pop a roof on your house. The roof is protection, safety, and security. To me, the roof represents my Scentsy family. No matter how windy, rainy, hot, or how many natural disasters we think are happening in our lives, the Scentsy family is always there to love, support, and encourage me. This is done through attending everything, volunteering to help at events, earning the trips, making friends. I talk to and see my Scentsy family more than my real family. And I will tell you what, my Scentsy family knows me better than my real family. When everything outside is a mess, my Scentsy family is my happy bubble. Next, draw a chimney on your roof. The chimney represents your uplines. They are there to help stoke your fire, inspire you, but also to give you a fair and useful feedback and support when you required it. You always want to vent up. Never complain and moan to your team. Your uplines have been where you are and can listen and help you with solutions and diffuse and help you understand what you might not. As a director, usually when someone vents to me, they say, wow, I never thought of that. Share your goals and your dreams with your upline so they can help you with your blueprint. Next, draw a tree or 2 or 3. The trees represent your leaders. As you consistently share your business with others and show your team how leaders are born that never thought they would be leaders. You plant the tree, let the roots take hold, and through changes in every season, it grows, and boom, one day they are directors too. Finally, add some flowers, maybe some flower bushes, window boxes, flower beds, whatevs. The flowers are your beautiful little things that bloom and make you smile. This is recognition, happy mail, Scentsy events, team get-togethers. It's your fun and recognition for a job well done. And let me say, if you've built a strong house, the flowers will bloom, the trips will be earned, and this business is way more fun. People that once were in Scentsy may still watch you and want to reinstate under you because they see something they missed last time and were in a different place in the last time. It's always free to come back. And hey, during incentive periods, if they have never certified their first try at being a consultant, you and them can earn points for getting them certified the second time in Scentsy. Last, I don't know how many builds have gone smoothly. Bad weather, natural disasters, personal events, and delays will happen when building your house. People will say they have no money. Well, how long do they not want to have money? If they really want to change that, they will earn the kit for free with your help because they will be motivated to do it. If that's their cop-out and their excuse and they don't want to change anything, well, bless them and move on. Actions speak louder than words. People say they don't have time. If I said I would give you $1 million if you did 8 parties in the month, guess what? You'd find time. If I said, if you don't get 2,000 PRV by the end of the month, your most loved family member would die, guess what? You'd find time. Thankfully, Scentsy isn't that extreme, but busy people make the best consultants. They see and talk to more people during the day. And if you show them how to have an open party on their PWS, hand out samples while they just go about their day naturally, and join Scentsy Club, it's not that much time investment. It's just consistent effort needed. People say they don't need people. Well, I giggle and say, have you lived here your whole life or in Australia? Most say yes. And then I say, well, I haven't. I met people through doing this. Again, going about my day, connecting intentionally, taking my tester to the coffee shop and having nosy people stop by, networking groups, a list of 100, Facebook contacts, phone contacts, school contacts, college, past jobs. They know more people than they think, and you'll be helping them with their first party. So you just need 1 or 2 people to help them out. People will say, I suck at selling or I can't sell stuff. I reply with, good. Remember when you were young and you had to show and tell at school? Were you selling? You were simply sharing something you loved and were excited about with others. That's what we do. We play show and tell professionally. Some may use the word influencer nowadays. Just be you and share what you love consistently. And one thing I always end my sponsoring chat with is, look, if after several months you think it's not for you, then you simply go back to being my customer. No harm, no foul. This gives them permission to fail and still know that you'll be there for them to support them. And let me say, some of my best customers are ex-consultants because it wasn't an all or nothing relationship unless it was for them. So now that you've built your blueprint, I want you to commit to sharing it with your team if you have one. It's great to have and share your vision so that your team can build alongside of you. I want you to share it with your sponsor, and I want you to share it higher to your upline leaders, your director, your star director, your superstar directors. The only thing that is stopping you is you. Rock that tool belt and go build the best damn Scentsy house you've ever seen. You can do it. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.